Hi guys, it's the Mcloughlin girls
and welcome back to another video.
So today's video, guys, is something that we've both been really wanting to do for you guys as well as us, and I think it'll fit in our channel so lovely.
We're going to be answering questions that you guys are too afraid to ask your moms, so you guys are asking us and we're going to give you some advice.
So basically today we are your big sisters, your bestest friends.
There are very good questions in here. There's some juicy ones, some factual ones, and just good ones in general, so you guys are gonna want to listen to it.
So stay tuned, and at the end of this video we've got 2 shout outs for 2 lucky people.
Also, make sure you follow this page right here. We will be releasing our brand new merch that will be coming soon. So if you follow that page on Instagram, it will give you the latest updates on all of that information.
You're gonna love it! First question we've got, if I told you I'd lost my virginity, would you be proud or would you shout at me and tell my mum? P.S. I'm 16. So I would never ever shout at anybody, no matter what age you lose it. It's completely normal to lose it at different ages, whenever you feel comfortable. Mine was with a really close friend of mine that I'd really liked for a long time. I was 17, but a lot of my friends were losing it very young, a lot younger than me, do you know what I mean? So I'd never ever shout at anyone for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I remember when I first lost it, to be fair, I didn't really tell anyone because I was also scared of everyone's reaction. I definitely didn't tell my mom. I only told my mom literally probably a couple months ago when I lost it and who it was with. After I told her, I just realized, why didn't I just tell her before? It's not even that deep. Like, she was really supportive, so I just feel like don't worry about,
be able to tell them.
Yeah,
don't
like, worry about people's opinions. Just you do you and tell whoever you want. You don't have to scream it from the rooftop, obviously, because it's your personal information.
But just be safe, guys. That's anything that we'd say at this whole question. Be safe and make sure you're 100% sure. And yes, what do you do if you have a crush on someone who only thinks of you as a friend? I remember, like, when I was younger, I used to be in school with this guy, like we were best friends. I liked this guy for about 2-3 years, and he'd be like, oh my god, you're like the best friend. And I'm like, oh my god, you're my best friend. And then obviously a couple years later, when we were a bit older, we did actually become boyfriend girlfriend. But
that didn't work out well.
If it did, he cheated on me. Obviously tell them.
Yeah.
If you've got feelings, just tell them. What's the worst that could happen?
I can tell you the worst that could happen. I had a crush on this boy since I was 12, okay? I was probably like in love with this boy. He messages me again. I'm like, oh my god, this is my chance. This is my moment.
She was texting me and I was like, no. She was like, yes. I was like, no. She's like, yes.
Bro. And like, he was like, I'd meet up with him all the time, and like, he was proper flirty. There was like one night that he was like trying to kiss my cheek, and like, I don't know, it was like flirty. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really like this guy. I was like, I really like this guy. And then it just like, then, yeah, just didn't happen. And I didn't tell him because I didn't want to ruin our friendship, but I was heartbroken. So Megan said tell him, I said don't.
Listen, you tell the person that you like them, or you even go around the other way and you could be like, listen, so do you like anyone in school?
Me and Max were just friends before we started dating. We were best mates, and then he told me he liked me. I fancied him, I didn't like him. I was like, oh, he's good looking. So, who knows? I'm gonna hold this one. The next question. How do you know when your period is going to start? Now, I feel like every single girl's different with this. I know that I'm gonna get my period is when I start getting a few spots. So that's how I know that I'm first gonna get it. And then the first day that I have it, that's like, I have really bad cramps and like I get hot flushes, I get headaches. So like, it's always different for every girl. That's personally
for me. It's more like I'll start getting a bit of pain, start craving sweets like so bad. Like, I am a chocoholic, but I'm an extra chocoholic when it comes to my period. I get so like sugar. So yeah, that's how I know that I'm coming on. So
this question was actually asked by a boy. Does sex hurt for a girl? Now, I was so nervous because I had lots of like stories of girls being like, and some people were like, oh my gosh, it was fine. So I was really nervous. For me, oh my gosh, it was extremely painful for me, okay? But I think because the way I did it was not the best. Like, now seeing, I've realized why it hurt so much, but like, it really did hurt. And I think it was because of the position I was in, because it's apparently the most painful position when you're losing your virginity.
For me, it wasn't that painful. Like,
okay,
not that painful. Again, I was like laying down, so I was so nervous. I was like, is this gonna hurt? I think my whole body was so tense. I was panicking inside, and I was like, chill. It wasn't that bad.
Well, mine was, but I blame that on my physician. So don't do what Millie did and it might not hurt.
I'm actually so happy that someone asked me this question because I was like kind of worried that it wasn't gonna get asked. But what advice would you give to a girl who struggles with body positivity? Me and Millie, you can see on our Instagrams, we post pictures in bikinis, we post pictures in loungewear, we post pictures in everything. But that does not mean that we don't have our own insecurities. You will never ever be fully satisfied.
Never.
Ever. You will never. You will constantly keep beating yourself up. So you need to just get it in your head that you are the way you are and you're beautiful the way you are.
Something that helped me was like when I was younger and we used to compare myself to lots of people. I realized that you only live once and you're stuck in this body for the rest of your life. You're never gonna have someone else's body. You'll look different in a way.
Yeah.
So you might as well learn to love yourself because you're gonna stay like that for the rest of your life.
Do you think looks is the most important thing to all men? If this is the most important thing to your man, goodbye. Yeah. See you later. Because if it's about your looks, they're not with you for who you are. It's just the way you look. You'll be like a trophy girlfriend. And you don't want to be a trophy girlfriend, trust me.
Why do girls always say something when they mean the opposite? Now, this is so true. Like, I don't even know why we do it. But like, if I'm in a mood and then my boyfriend asks, are you okay? I'll be like, yeah. But I'm not, and I know that he knows that I'm not, but I feel like I'm gonna be honest, and I'm sorry girls, I feel like it's an attention thing. I feel like we want them to come back and be like, oh why, what's wrong?
I had an argument with Josh a couple of weeks ago, and I turned around and I was like, don't talk to me, I need to calm down. And then he didn't talk to me all day! I was like, what?
So simple.
And then I said, so what, so you're just not gonna talk to me all day? And he's like, you told me not to, and I was like,
saying don't talk to me literally means text me, like, just give me like 10 minutes.
I wish I could give you the answer to this question.
We don't even know it.
We don't even know. But I think just maybe don't do nothing wrong and then there won't be any problems.
Exactly.
Thank you. How do I make a girl who likes my boyfriend jealous? Wow. If she likes your boyfriend, I don't think you even need to make her jealous because he is your boyfriend.
You don't need to make other people jealous because he's yours. If he's giving them attention,
that's a
cut him off.
That's a different story.
That's something else. Have you ever been in a toxic friend group? How did you get out of it, if so? The friendship group I created was the one that kicked me out. The group was literally called Mildred House and Mildred Millie, and I got kicked out. So basically, I'm fine with all the girls that are in it now, but lots of them didn't like me. I don't know why to this day, and to be fair, I don't really care anymore. It was like a minor incident, like minor. And like minor. It wasn't that big, it was that big, it was literally that big.
No, guys,
okay,
honest.
Wait,
it was a bit bigger than that.
Okay, it was that big, but a girl that was also in the group did the exact same thing as me, and they forgave one girl and didn't forgive me. So let's put that into perspective, guys. They obviously didn't like me anyways, because why would they forgive one and not me?
The difference between me and Millie is like, I'll have a best friend, but I will have like loads of different groups. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's very bitchy when it's big groups. I've already tried that, I didn't like it. But before I'd done this, it was more like, because it was just toxic. Someone's slagging one person off, coming to tell me, I don't like that. And if you've got that, it's not worth the friendship group, because who do you talk to in school now? 2 people that I went to school with. Do you ever compare yourself to other influencers? Never say that we feel threatened or we feel, we're not those type of girls, whether you might look at us, and because a lot of people do, they look at us and they think we're these type of girls, but we're actually not. Other people's success will never ever dimmer our success or whatever. I know you don't. We don't ever compare ourselves. We are the way we are.
And I know you guys would probably look up to influencers, but at the end of the day, and I really do preach this, not everything you see online is true, okay? Influencers or video creators or whatever you want to call them, they will not really show everyone their downsides. They only show them their positive, happy sides. So do not compare your lifestyle to this. How do I go about feeling safe when I'm out at night with my mates? But personally, I'm going to tell you what I do. I never, ever, ever go home alone. I refuse to.
When I used to work in London, I used to work in Soho. At this one moment, I had just finished work and it was pitch black, and I was walking down the street to go on the tube, and there was a man, he was drinking, and I was just coming out from work and I was just like wrapping my scarf and my coat round, and I clocked him and I kind of started walking, and as I'm walking I can hear him get up. He started saying like, you're right, like started shouting some stuff behind me. My heart literally went. and I just thought like this could really end badly. So I did run. I'm not gonna lie, I did run, and I ran out until I got to like a row where loads of people were. It is not worth getting in that taxi, or it is not worth going down that street and not being with other people, because that could have been the day that something bad really happened to me, and I was just coming out of my workplace.
Always be aware of who's around you.
Yeah. How did you know you were doing it right the first time? P.S. You are both beautiful. Thank you so much.
And does not say both.
Oh my god.
It doesn't say both.
You are beautiful. How did you know you were doing it right the first time? Oh my god, I didn't. I was just kind of like going with what I thought was right.
But I say this a lot, and I don't know if people think this is bad, but I will literally preach it. I learned a lot from...
When I was younger, I kind of watched just to kind of get a bit of a idea.
So the last question.
One second.
How do you work on serious confident issues? I love you girls loads. Love you too. Wait. Confidence, yeah. I just had a brain fart and thought it said commitment issues. I got commitment issues.
I'm trying to fix that for you. It's only ball here.
I used to watch videos on self-love.
I used to do that too.
I have a video. I always put up on Instagram. Sorry, I have a video that I used to watch. The guy speaking. Yeah, 100%. That video.
Maybe put the link below.
As cringe as it might sound, literally put the link below, changed my life. I still relate back to that video all the time. That's where I got my favourite quote from.
You need to stop beating yourself up because you just knock, and you need to get to the gym if it makes you feel better. That's what makes me feel better. Gym, eating healthy, have a cheat day, going out with your mates, go to little brunches, go for dinner, spend quality time with your friends and your family. That's what gets you in good mood. Sitting on a couch, you're gonna constantly be in that
hole and that mindset. And I think that rounds up this video, guys.
I know this has been like a little chat, one-to-one, but we wanted to do something like this for you guys. Like, we can also have loads of fun, but we can also have like some deep combos and there's some
real
questions.
With you guys.
We love you guys so much. You support us every single day and we appreciate it so much.
That is burp, sorry.
And we can't wait for our merch to come up because that's a little bit of us. Excited. That's going to you.
And you guys are gonna freaking love it because I love it and I love it. So thank you guys so much. We will see you next Sunday at
6:30.
Shout out.
We have 2 shout outs for this video. I am shouting out charliegibson.xo
and I am shouting out Ava with 2 A's. .Simpson with 2 N's.
We love you girls so much, and yeah, that wraps up the video.
Bye.